be seeing a whole lot more 30-kilometer-an-hour speed limits in cities across Canada. Well, you know, I'm not going to argue with the laws of physics. You hit somebody at 50K, it's going to be a lot worse than if you hit them at 30K. It's particularly bad if it's a cyclist or a pedestrian. But the question is, how do we reduce the number of crashes that we have? Reducing the speed limit is not going to do it. Now, there's a professor at Ryerson University, ironically I have to be one of those myself, who did a story recently pointing out that something I've been saying for thousands of years, people are going to drive at the speed at which the road was designed to be driven at. If you impose an artificially low speed limit, the do-gooders are all going to go nice and slow. Everybody else is going to go at the natural speed. So what you're doing is increasing the diversity of speed on the roadway, and that makes it worse, not better. Now, the cyclists and the pedestrians and the drivers and the motorcyclists and the truck drivers, they all have to understand that we're in this together. Now, I've told you many years ago about this urban planner in Holland who tried an experiment by taking away all traffic regulations. No lane markings, no speed limits, no pedestrian crosswalks like we've got here, nothing. Just pavement, traffic, pedestrians, cyclists. You guys figured it out. Guess what? Fewer crashes, fewer fatalities, fewer injuries, and the most interesting thing, more throughput. Yes, the road was more efficient when we let people figure it out for themselves. Why? Because let's say you're a cyclist and you're in the bike lane. You think you're surrounded by mattresses. No, you're not. You're going to get hit because you're not paying attention. You got to pay attention when you're walking, when you're driving, when you're cycling, when you're motorcycling. And if we give people this false sense of security that all these protections are going to protect them, guess what? They won't. So I know there's not an urban planner in Canada that's got the courage to take away all traffic regulations, but reducing urban speed limits from 40 kilometers an hour to 30 kilometers an hour, I can tell you right now, is not going to make a single bit of difference. You're going to spend $1 million changing all these signs? It's a complete and utter waste of money. That's my view, and as you all know, I'm always right.